Hey there, Capricorn. How's it going? Hope everything's going good with you and yours. We're about to look into your reading for the week of March 20th, or March 21st, rather. See what we got going on for you. First, we're going to look at, we got one pop out for you here to come with it. We're going to look at your energy. We're going to look at your challenges here. We're also going to look at some outcome cards for you. If this resonates at any point in the video, you can always like the video. And if you really like what I do here, you can also, of course, subscribe to the video as well. To the channel here. So let's take a look. We already know we got the World here to start off. What else do we have for you? With the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. Wow, that looks really good. That's a really positive, fantastic, powerful energy to be coming into. The World, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun are all just powerful cards in their own right. But because they're all major arcana, I was going to say major arcana, but because they're all major arcana, that's an even more impactful message, and even more impactful energy here. A lot of X's, obviously representing 10 in Roman numerals, but a lot of X's here. Maybe 10 is a good number for you this week. Maybe keep your eye out for that. But here we are, the World, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun. The World talks that maybe you're heading towards, or you've just recently completed something very significant. So it could be anything, of course, as your general readings, and we don't really have a good idea what it is here yet, but it's definitely something significant, something that's brought you a lot of happiness with the Sun here, because the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Everything coming up Capricorn, all this positivity, all these good vibes, the kind of universe working with you, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here too. That's even more incredible because the Wheel of Fortune talks about, luck being on your side, fortune being on your side. So I feel like this is a good time for this. I feel like you got good odds on your favor right now. I'm not saying you're like you got the luck of the devil or nothing, but it certainly seems that way, the way we got things going here right now. So that looks really, really good. So let's look at some clarifiers here. Then we'll move into your center cards here, your challenges, and see what's happening with them. All right. See if we can figure out what this situation is that has been so good for you. We got the Ace of Wands, so we're starting off something new here behind it. We got the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands too to go with all that. That's really good. The Ace of Wands, I like that because that means that we're not stopping here. Like this isn't a sort of like we're content and we're not ever moving on from this. We're not ever going to try to find something better. With that Ace of Wands and the King of Wands and the Knight of Cups there, those are all real go-getter energy cards for sure. So this feels like not only for like this big completion with the World you've been working on or recently completed, it's saying like you're just not going to stop. It's like, this was great, we can do better too. Like let's keep going, let's keep the party train going, which is great. Ace of Wands being that thumbs up card, as you can see here, giving you the thumbs up here. Go for it. You got a lot of energy at this time, especially that King of Wands there too, because he also has a wand in his hand, but his wand is, as you can see, quite a bit larger. No, get your mind out of the gutter. But his has experienced more growth. He has lived more. He is a king, of course, right? This is just an ace. This is something anybody can have. But here with that King of Wands here, it's letting us know that you are very much the person who's going to be going out and going after what you want. You don't care what anybody else says. They might say like, you got all this already, why would you keep going? You're like, because I know I can have more and I know I can do better, right? And I feel like that's a terrific energy to be in. And with the Knight of Cups here as well, Knight of Cups saying you're going after your dreams, really pursuing those big time. Maybe this thing that was significant, this big completion for you, wasn't necessarily you accomplishing your dreams or your wishes, but it was something that like helped you push you down the path here, and you're getting close because there's this river to cross, and on the other side is all your dreams you want to ever come true. So let's look at some challenges you might be facing this week. We got the High Priestess, the Four of Swords, and we've also got the Tower here in your challenges. All right. The High Priestess just letting us know that maybe at this time you're not going to be able to move ahead as quickly as you'd like to. Things come and go in phases, in cycles here. So don't be surprised if your luck starts wearing off here. If fortune suddenly starts not working out as good as you'd like it to. It's just something that happens, like phases of the moon. As you can see here in her hands, it's just saying like things move on, time moves on. You're not always going to be a lucky son of a gun. You know what I'm saying? So just be aware of that. With the Four of Swords here as well, just saying like maybe now's a time where you maybe feel like you should take a break, or people are telling you should take a break. Maybe you feel that way as well, but you feel like you need to press the advantage, right? You keep going, need to keep working hard, because like we definitely got that energy back here, of course. And we also have the Tower here, which is also saying that you're working hard for a big change too. I would feel like something significant, something has to give here. Maybe you're trying to work hard on something, and you're like, and it's saying like you need a rest though. Like you don't want to rest. You got that Four of Swords here. You don't want to stop, but the Tower's kind of saying like maybe you need to stop, like for your own good, right? It's good to keep working on something, but like maybe stop and smell the roses and have some fun every now and again, eh, Capricorn? So let's look at your clarifiers for your challenges. Before we do, thank you so much for being here. Hope everything's helping you out. Hope this is all resonating with you. And if it is, you can hit that thumbs up button, give that like button a boop down below. Helps out the channel a ton. You can also subscribe to the channel as well. That helps out the channel a bunch as well, but it also helps you find me more easily every week as I'm uploading. I also have a weekly schedule down in the comments, or in the description of this, if you want to check out, in case you want to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising and Venus sign videos too after this one. So let's see what we got for you for your clarifiers. You got that Three of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and Zawoldo again. All right. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a sense of rest, almost like you want to move on here with that Eight of Cups, like for sure. But I feel like there's definitely a sense of like maybe just take a breather here, maybe just take a little bit relax a little. I feel like people are trying to get you to do that, and I feel like that's probably something you definitely need here. I get a sense that you've been working really hard, right? Because we have the World popping up twice. This is almost saying like there's this big completion, and it's almost like we're going from one big thing to another big thing, right? And it's like, holy jumping, can you just kind of stop and wait, right? We got the Three of Wands here as well. Just wait, just be patient, you don't have to rush ahead all the time. So yeah, I feel like you just need to kind of take a break here, Capricorn. I feel like you've earned it for sure. It's just a matter of, things aren't necessarily working in our favor, as we said with the High Priestess. Your luck may be kind of wearing out at this time. It's phasing out. It'll come back though, don't worry. But I just feel like it's just saying like we need to take a break here. So let's see what we got for your outcome cards. We got the Six of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and there you are, the Devil. That's you, Capricorn. Your card is the Devil. So if you're new to tarot, whenever you pop up in your own reading, that means you're coming in an extremely strong way. So that's good. So I feel like a rest is going to do you a lot of good here. I feel like that's going to help you out a ton. So that's nice. With the Six of Wands, the Seven, and the Devil here, just saying, yeah, the Devil's saying like, have some fun, enjoy yourself, have some play here. Don't get chained to something. Don't get chained to the idea that you've got to work all the time, right? You got this Six of Wands, who is a card of leadership here. And sometimes leading by example is like knowing when to stop, right? I was talking to my therapist like a while back here, where I was talking to them about how like I was having a rough start of the year, and I took some mental health days off work. And she said, that's really good that you recognize that you needed those, like instead of just working through it and suffering, right? And I feel like maybe you need to recognize that too. It's like maybe you just need to stop and enjoy the work you've put in, and stop and enjoy yourself a little here, because that is a good thing to show. Is like, people see it's like, oh man, Capricorn's always on the move. They're always hustling and going and yada yada, and people might see that as like, you're never content, you're never satisfied, you're never fulfilled, you're just constantly going from one thing to another, and you're wearing yourself ragged because of it, and maybe turning yourself, maybe not intentionally, into a grumpy person, right? It's all about how you handle things. With the Seven of Swords there, you can see this person here is carrying the swords by the blades, right? Instead of by the handles, right? He's carrying them by the actual blade, which is very dangerous. So I feel like that's maybe saying you're a bit of a precarious situation here if you don't take care of yourself here in the future. So let's look at some clarifiers for your outcome cards, and then we'll tie everything off with an oracle message for you here, Capricorn. I hope this has been helping you out. Hope this has been resonating. Let's get in, see what we got for you. We got the Seven of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, Page of Pentacles definitely telling us to be future focused here. The Page of Pentacles really wants you to think about like what you're going to be doing now, like planting seeds, right? You have a lot of options in front of you for sure with that Seven of Cups. Like there's a lot of different paths you can walk in the future, and the Page of Pentacles is trying to encourage you to really think about what is the next thing you want to do? And maybe just take some time, because pages are information gatherers. They're not action takers like knights, right? Not like kings, not like queens. They're very much like, let's just see what's going on. And I feel like that's what you really need to do, right? You need to not be out there taking action, going after something. What's the next thing? It's like, maybe think about where you want to go, right? Take some time and contemplate. Maybe pay attention to your dreams, if you can remember your dreams, of course, at this time, Capricorn. I feel like that's going to help you out a lot. And with the Judgment card, I feel like this is going to be a new life for you, right? The Judgment is about resurrection here. You can see these people in the coffins, the caskets, they're being reborn here. And I feel like this is going to give you some new life when you stop and think and, enjoy what you've done already, as well as stop and think about what you want to do in the future. Just take some time, relax. I feel like that's going to help you out a ton. So let's get an oracle message here to wrap this all up for you. See what we got here. Send you home or keep you home happy, whatever you may be here, Capricorn. All right. What do we got for you? We've got the Go the Distance card. I like that. That's already, that makes me feel like you need to have some reserves in you to go the distance. But it's number 47, so let's see what we can find for you. All right. Go the distance. To bring your dream to life, you must think long-term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there's no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is the reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity along with your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energies of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. So, you got to go the distance. Like we were saying, it's an endurance thing. It's not a sprint. You don't got to rush into the next thing. You can relax, take a breather, have some fun in the meantime. And that way you're recharged to go for the next leg of whatever this is of your journey, whatever it may be. So hope that helped you out, Capricorn. Hope that resonated with you. And I will see you next time.